In every 98 seconds, a person is sexually abused in the United States. Globally, sexual abuse is considered as the most heinous crime. The United Nations calls it as the most prevalent human rights violation.
Hi, I'm Manisha Mohan, a graduate student at the MIT Media Lab. I'm working with the Living Mobile Group and specializing in wearable computing. My projects in the past have always been inspired by social issues, but after the Delhi gang rape case in 2012, I felt that there was a dire need to solve the issue of sexual abuse.
In spite of stringent law enforcement, as well as legal amendments, and the introduction of technological innovations like Roar, hairy stockings, Rapex, pepper sprays, pocket knives, and mobile applications, we still do not see the crime reports of sexual assault dwindle. In my research project, I have made an attempt to investigate the current technological solutions and to identify their drawbacks and oversights. Most of the current technologies require some kind of activation by the victim, which makes the victim themselves the biggest point of failure. These expectations ignore situations when the victim is mentally incapacitated, for example, due to the influence of alcohol or drugs, or otherwise unable to operate the device, as in the case of infants, elderly, bedridden patients, or disabled people. Surveys also conclude that victims of assault prefer to have on-body safety systems. In an attempt to address the above issues, I identified 3 population groups that are underserved by existing technologies and created new wearable solutions tailored to serve them. I am targeting molestation of infants and young children, date rape on college campuses, and abuse of elderly and disabled. For the proposed wearable solution, I designed both the hardware and software. Open source platform Arduino was used for electronics, and the Android Studio was used to develop the mobile application. Care is a smart diaper for infants and toddlers that automatically detects unexpected distrobing and activates a signal that alerts the parents, caregiver, or the police station about the situation. It also includes a mobile health tracking app for the infant's general well-being. The device consists of an absorbent biofilm that is connected to a communication module and microprocessor. The system monitors diaper wetting and notifies the parent whenever a diaper change is needed. The BioMEMS sensor performs a urine analysis on a daily basis and maps the child's health and diet requirements over a longer period. All the information is stored in the mobile application on the parent's phone. CAPS proposes 2 solutions, active and passive. The active solution comprises of fabric-based stretch sensors which clip onto any kind of garment. The on-body sensors and add-ons do not interfere with daily life activities and are easy to use. They are connected to the wearer's phone by Bluetooth. When forceful removal of clothing is detected by the sensor, a message is sent to the wearer's phone asking if the act was done with consent. If no response is received from the wearer within 30 seconds, a message with GPS coordinates of the victim is broadcasted to the wearer's closest caregiver and police. The device also relays audio to the caregiver, thereby allowing them to act as witnesses in any legal proceedings in the future. Because the system is based on immediate permission, even if the victim is unconscious or unable to fight against the assaulter, the clothing can actively send the alarm asking for help. The passive system consists of olfactory capsules, which are activated by the user when they feel threatened. The capsules are worn as discreet accessories like jewelry, so are highly portable and easily accessible in emergencies. When squeezed, the capsules release pungent odor molecules that combine with the N1B1R1 receptor in the olfactory bulb, producing an extreme disgust reaction. The result is an overriding aversion reflex in the assaulter, forcing them to cease the attack. Combat is designed for elderly and disabled. The small device clips directly onto the clothing. It detects removal of clothing as well as vigorous movements that are unusual for the wearer who tends to be feeble or inactive. Such movements indicate possible assault or any other form of medical emergency. The system alerts designated caregivers and police about the activity. Apart from technical contributions in the field of IoT devices and wearable computing, I hope that the proposed solution is going to help people in terms of safety and security and reduce the number of cases of sexual abuse in the future.